You can't separate offspring from the sexual process because the sexual process exists simply to create offspring. And the way we view each other sexually is directly tied to offspring. What do I mean by that? Well, when women sexually select, they select for survival traits. Is he tall? Is he confident? Is he ambitious? Is he competent? Is he going to be able to provide me security for long-term future, right? Men, however, we look at it as women are more interested in a man's future. Men are more interested in a woman's past. Is she a hoe? Is she going to cheat on me? Is she going to embarrass me? Is she going to potentially have a child that I can't prove isn't mine? This is why men have a serious point of contention with women that have a promiscuous past. That's why body counts matter to men. Because if I invest in a girl that has a high body count, there's a high likelihood that child that I have with her might not be mine. Every man's worst nightmare is having sex with a woman, thinking the child is theirs, raising that child, and then finding out later that child isn't theirs. Whereas for a woman, her biggest nightmare is getting with a guy, thinking he's ambitious, thinking he's going to be able to provide a future, then figuring out that guy's a fucking loser.
That was a perfect breakdown by Myron of the wants and the needs of both men and women and why we're so different. And everything he laid out are the exact thoughts of, I would say, at least 95% of men. We have these worries. That's why a lot of men aren't taking relationships serious, or we take long to vet and then we have to go through the whole, well, what are we doing thing? Because there's a lot of assurances you have to, have checked off the list before you go and be serious with women these days. These modern women are not like the women of old.
See how we're very different, as in men are more interested in the past, women are more interested in the future. So you can't really separate offspring from the mating process because the mating process is intrinsically tied to offspring. It's why we make our sexual selections. Women are interested in survival value. Men are interested in replication value. This is why young, youthful, beautiful, attractive women are what men want. We don't care how much money they make necessarily. Whereas with women, I want competence, accomplishments, confidence, etc. They look for survival traits.
Now, the Fresh and Fit podcast took a little bit of a turn when the one in the orange decided to ask the $1 million question. Well, how do you know a girl's a hoe? And I will say, though there's no way to tell 100% and be 100% sure that a girl's a hoe, my thought radar is 99.9% effective. So they think we don't know, but they give all the signs damn near immediately upon meeting them. But let's listen to how Fresh and Myron broke it down to this young lady.
I mean, it's fine. Say what you want to say. Go ahead.
No, I'm about to say, because behind every room is a man. Yeah. Dude's always trying to say, okay, she's a hoe, but he probably ain't even hit. But just, and so people go off of what this person said. And that's not even true. Okay. And maybe she's outgoing. She has a personality that she's a fiery personality, and you'll just assume, okay, she's a hoe. That's like, damn.
All that fiery personality stuff mean is that you just too hype. You the one always around in people's face. You the one always drawing attention, always looking for attention. That type of girl. Don't no real man want no woman that's doing all that. You can get used for what you use for, but we not gonna keep you around. And to expect anything else is just lying to yourself. They know what category they put themselves in. They already know. They just like to play dumb.
Because we know a lot of girls that maybe they strip or they're on sugar sites, but they're not per se hoes. They just kind of have they're in an environment.
I see where she's going with this.
Yeah.
She's saying, like, what's up with guys saying that to ruin reputations? Because guys understand, like, here's the thing. Women slut shame each other more than men do.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually women that probably pass that rumor around that a girl's a hoe more than guys do.
Yeah.
And also, I think it's guys.
No, but also it's perception too.
No.
Here's the thing. Like, if a guy's going to call a chick a hoe, he's going to do it behind closed doors. He can't do it openly. Women, however, can call you a hoe openly. That's the difference. So men can't tell a chick, yo, you're a hoe, whatever, because he'll get canceled, he'll get fired from his job, whatever else it is. So a lot of the times the hoe rumors come from other women.
I think it comes from men.
See, this is the other thing I don't like. You ask me a question because you want my opinion. You want my answer, right? I go through my whole explanation of why my answer is what I said it is. And then you still going to tell me, oh, I think it's guys. Well, what the fuck did you say something to me for in the first place? You ain't really want to hear nothing I had to say. Your mind is already made up. So you just got me talking for nothing at this point. And then as far as dudes spreading the rumor that girls is, a 304, Don't no man really do that. Don't no man talk about if a girl a hoe or not. You know what I'm saying? We don't really care like that. If we telling our man or somebody we know that she a whore, we just saying that so that way he know, that's a layup. Why go for the one that's a 3 from half court on some Curry shit when you got a layup at the basket uncontested? You know what I'm saying? If we telling you that she's a whore, we trying to tell you, you know what I'm saying? Just, you can make an informed decision now about if you want to go hit that or not. You know what I'm saying? But ain't no man really talking about that. We don't care about that. Because we not trying to keep you in the first place.
From men.
I've heard some dudes.
Guys run their mouth more than female. I think it's men.
Sure do.
So do you hang around dudes a lot?
Yes, I know a lot of dudes.
We call girls like that a hoe.
Boom. And just like that, he dropped some more reality right on her head. Fact of the matter is, ladies, whether you like it or not, if we see you around a bunch of dudes, yes, you're getting categorized. Right, wrong, or indifferent. The same way y'all categorize us when y'all see what we driving, when you see what's on our feet, when you see how tall we are or aren't. Yes, when we see you with a lot of dudes, we categorize you. Why? We don't want to hear, oh, that's my brother. You know how many females I know that fuck they brother or they cousin and shit like that? Of course, not biological, but like, the people they call that and shit like that. You know how many friends I know done hit, or friends I know just orbiting around waiting to hit? I mean, ask yourself this. How many people in your friend circle you going to actually say is ugly? Exactly, because you're not hanging around no ugly people. So whether consciously or subconsciously, you hanging around people that you find attractive. When you're around people that you find attractive, shit happens, or, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say it's bound to happen, but it can happen. We all surround ourselves with people that we feel it, though, are, visually appealing or, at least not facially challenged. You know what I'm saying? So ladies, what you got to understand is, yes, this is the way we see things. No, you don't have to agree with it. No, you can't change it. Just like we can't change how y'all see the height thing, how y'all see the size of the meat thing, how y'all see this and that. And the shit that y'all be talking about be bullshit. It be shit that we can't even control. But you can control who you hang around. You one girl, you walking around with 4 or 5 guys talking about these my friends. Yeah, they your friends until, you know what I'm saying, until you tell them you want to experiment. Now you got one from behind, one. Y'all know how that shit go. It's the fact of the matter is, yes, you put yourself in that group. We don't care about if they friends, because we all know as men, if it really was time to put in some work, they going to all clock in. They going to clock in on you.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you're around, hey, listen. I'm sorry to say, if you're a girl that hang around lots of dudes, we know dudes want to fuck. So hey, we just proceed that.
If you're an athlete and you hang around like